David Aldridge. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured.
I mean, he's someone they depend on for clutch baskets and production throughout the course of the game.
Alexander, and it's LeBron James, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 4. Now here's Brunson. And the pass to Kleber.
Surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, his strategy defensively is about containing them in transition. He wants his guys to try and control the pace and the tempo. Turn this game into a little bit more of a half-court defensive contest. It's a tall order, but that's what he wants. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Doncic feeling it out. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Junior dishes to LeBron. Shoots it. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And the Ballers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis trying to get free. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far. Here's Junior. Connects in the foul line jumper.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Kuzma against Kleber. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard.
Mavericks making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And it's Doncic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
So for the Ballers, their last game a win against the Boston Celtics. From past the arc, in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Now the Ballers with it. It's a 5-point game. Junior, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Richardson kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Richardson. Misses the 3. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Ballers. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Billy Cauley-Stein comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. It's good.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 20 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Cauley-Stein finds Porzingis. And the rejection by Giannis. Junior way outside. But they recover it. Cans the shot from the wing. 22 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
From deep. The Ballers keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Doncic gets it to go.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
And that one's good, Junior.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Now, here's Doncic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
That one drops for him. Junior's got 29 in the game.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And there's the pass to Junior. With the floater, and that one good. 31 points for Junior.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Doncic against Giannis. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. Now the Ballers with it. The lead is 15. Good on the bucket. 33 points for Junior.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that.
Right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the visiting team with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Ballers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
You know. Also, another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now the Ballers with it, taking a look at the Ballers. They've got Junior. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 4-man position.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Richardson outside. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Richardson. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 3 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Brunson's got his second basket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Buries it from three-point range. Junior's got 47 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
It's deflected. Here's the break from deep three-point range. They get the rebound. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Junior. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Brunson.
Timeout.
Dallas calls timeout. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Richardson, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here's Richardson. Passes it to Kleba. And it's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Kept alive. Three-pointer. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Junior's got 57 points. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Richardson outside. Clock at 4. Here's Brunson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Dallas. And here they go. Richardson. Good.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They kept those turnovers down.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Durant for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And they're able to recover. And he gets it back. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Junior. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 19 points. And the Ballers decide to take their first time out here.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
And the Ballers with some changes. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Deep two from Ball. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Ball. Can he keep it going? And it's Doncic missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Finney Smith, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Finney Smith's got 9 points. A 3-ball. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Doncic outside. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Burke, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Ball. Lets it go from deep. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him, and it's in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their
Connects again from distance.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He just
goes all day long.
And the ball is making a change here. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Junior. Good on the 3-point shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the visiting team with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Taking a look at the Ballers. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay hot from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, the recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the Ballers call time here. Morant, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander Walker passes to Morant. Clock at 6. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Ballers. In the corner, it's Kleba. Porzingis trying to get free.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot block.
Here's Junior, and again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Count that bucket.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith. Count it. Finney-Smith's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah.
Good. Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. Foul. He's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Now Junior. Non-stop scoring machine here. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Doncic outside. Brunson, good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Pass to Finney-Smith. 3-pointer, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Brunson, good.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Junior way outside. Connects from 3-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And he's able to get it back. Doncic, no good. And here are the Ballers now. Doncic with the steal. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that puts that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Junior fires from way outside, but they get it there. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting the clean look there. Taking exactly what the defense gives him. Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
Here's Richardson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic, no good. Lets it go from the wing. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. Richardson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good, Junior.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man, there's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
HajaritheGoatGod's finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they double up Doncic. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And the rejection by James. And that one drops. Cauley-Stein's got his second basket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Here's Richardson. The slam dunk by Richardson.
So no easy answer for how you defend Richardson on the drive.
There's the pass to HajaritheGoatGod. Down low. Now here's Junior. Richardson covering. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Got a hand on it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his side.
Oh, what a play!
Woo! And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so it's the visiting team, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here is Dallas, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got LeBron James. Junior's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 4. Giannis passes to James. Here's Junior. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Johnson gets the bucket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Junior, drills the three-pointer. Junior's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's found his...
He is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And the shot is long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
With the teardrop, and it's blocked. And they're moving it up. Junior with it. Now Green defending. He had a nice open look right there. Junior's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Ballers. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Ballers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And it's Junior missing. And so here is Dallas, and stolen by James. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But
yet another bucket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. So Johnson hits 2 of them. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Burke's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Finney-Smith, and that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3, and another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Burke, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Marjanovic. HajaritheGoatGod's defending. Johnson from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Back to HajaritheGoatGod. Junior kicks to James. An absolute bomb from three-point range. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Junior dishes to HajaritheGoatGod. Here's Junior. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Junior. On deep. The kick out to Giannis. Pass to Junior. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Burke looking over the floor. He feeds it to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Junior from deep. Good. Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the baller.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes.
And again for three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Junior. Pass to Alexander Walker. Junior way outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Junior. Drills it from outside.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And the Ballers call time here. They're up. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Junior. Gets it to fall.
And it's just competing, you know, giving